Are we potentially seeing a partnership between Ripple and Cardano forming here? Check out this video that was just released early today on the official Ripple account. This is it here. Let me just play this for you guys so you can watch through it.
Tokenization is reshaping financial markets, making assets more accessible, efficient, and secure. By streamlining transactions and enabling fractional ownership, tokenization reduces costs by up to 60% and accelerates settlement from days to seconds. After initial hesitation, financial institutions are now publicly embracing tokenization. With this momentum, by 2033, tokenized assets are projected to exceed 18.9 trillion and continue the growth. As adoption accelerates, network effects driven by efficiency gains, interoperability, and regulatory clarity will establish tokenization as a financial industry standard. Tokenization is not just a trend, it is the next evolution in finance. And it's happening now.
So RWA is great, that's all well and good, but did you notice the logo at the very beginning of this video? I don't think this is a mistake. Like this has been posted over 14 hours ago, and if it was a mistake, it definitely would have been removed and re-edited, but they've kept it up here. So is this a serious hint at what's going on between the two big companies here? Is Cardano being brought into the Ripple ecosystem to deliver RWAs, which is something that Cardano is really well suited for? Everything is aligned up in the Cardano ecosystem for RWAs, being MiCA compliant, having various other projects already launching RWA platforms and everything else around it. Now, people are suspecting it could be something wrong here, but they don't think it's something fake. They think it's a coincidence, not just a coincidence, and they're actually hinting at something really big here, a potential partnership. And I'm extremely excited about this potential here because there's been hints between Charles and Brad potentially working together on something, and this could be it. Now, in the original post here, we did see the link to the press release, and I did go through it, and I can't see any mentions of Cardano or anything that is potentially in partnership with. So this is a report from Boston Consulting Group talking about the potential growth of RWAs. But this is something that the crypto space is known for quite a while. We've been working towards this to try and make RWAs a real prominent thing in the crypto space, a really good use case for crypto. And I can't see any mention here about Cardano, but I really don't think that this here is a mistake. I really do think they're hinting at something potentially coming up really, really soon. Now, if you want to have a look into the Cardano ecosystem and what is actually available at the moment in terms of RWA, let me point you through a couple of things here. So the very first platform I'd like to showcase here is Finus. So Finus is a partnership between NMaker, NFT minting platform, Fluid Tokens, which is a brilliant dev house that have been building borrow lending protocols and all sorts of things, and also IAMX, which is delivering identity solutions for the Cardano ecosystem and further on. And this is a latest update from the team, and they have now brought in gold as tokenized assets on chain. So now you can buy these particular assets here, Finus Gold and Finus Granite as well, but you can purchase it through their platform. This is it here live. I've logged in, created an account, and I can top up my account here with some USDC or other crypto assets and purchase the tokens here for tracking the price of gold. So if I wanted to hedge my ADA or my USDC with gold, I can do so quite easily from this particular platform. Now, it is limited in regards to the amount that is available. So these are tokens for a total value of amount of gold that they have purchased in their vault. So there's 1,800 pieces, tokens that you can purchase here. Only 515 been minted since its launch yesterday. So it's going pretty quickly. But this is definitely one platform that you can start playing around with straight away in regards to buying tokenized assets. So that is really cool. Another platform that you can play around with is Palmyra. And Palmyra is a platform that is looking at tokenizing commodities. And in particular, commodities like tea. So this is very different in what you expect. Usually when you think commodities, you think stocks, precious metals, but commodities such as tea is also very valid. These are huge markets, untapped markets. And from the interviews that I've done with the team, they mentioned that these markets are also still trading on paper and waiting to go through a digital transformation period. And they're going through that now, skipping the whole database and Web 2 era and going straight to Web 3, where they can do supply chain tracking. They can do the identity side of things and tokenize and have these trades settled on chain a lot quicker than what it would have been within a Web 2 kind of space using existing tech at the moment. So this is a massive step forward for this particular industry, and Palmyra is leading the charge with that. And tea is just their first commodity. They'll go on to rubber and other commodities around the Southeast Asian and Southern Asian subcontinent. So this is what they're looking at the moment. They have lots of buyers lined up around the world as well. So this is definitely a really cool platform to check out. I believe they have a token generation event coming up really soon as well. They've already gone through token sales and all that. So if you're looking at buying the Palm token, you might be a little bit late to get in early since they're launching their token, I think sometime next week. But Palmyra is definitely another project to check out as well. The other platform I mentioned here is CSwap, and they have quite a few RWAs that you could purchase through their platform. Their first one was this silver coin American Eagle, so it's silver on chain, but they've branched out to other commodities here and other tradable assets, RWAs, including Pokemon cards. So I didn't realize how popular these were to trade, but you can trade them on their platform and have tokenized versions of it. So they hold it in a vault somewhere. I can't remember the details off the top of my head, but you can purchase these and have a tokenized representations of these particular assets. So really cool options there from within the Cardano ecosystem to get that all working. Now, the other piece of the puzzle here is the identity solution. So for a lot of RWA side of things, you have to meet regulations and you have to be able to identify yourself. And these brand new solutions that are coming out, one of them's old, but this one here, this is a brand new identity wallet that was brought out by the Cardano Foundation last week. This is Veridian. And I had to play around with this one. It's just like setting up any other crypto wallet, but this platform here is the Cardano Foundation solution to bring on identity on chain. And this is self-sovereign identity. It's not the type of identity that did that government's control and you're giving up your data or whatever it is. This is working against that. This is to try and stamp out identity theft and have that identity controlled within your own ecosystem, within your own wallet. So this is the idea with Veridian, and I think it's an awesome solution here by the foundation, and they've just positioned themselves at the perfect time for all of this. I'm kind of really wondering if this is tying up with this big Ripple announcement with the potential of RWAs for the Ripple ecosystem tied in with Cardano. So it could be something there. And the timing of this is just all too coincidental. The other identity solution that a lot of people do use is the IAMX one. These guys have been around for quite a while as well, and they are integrating in with Finesse, which I've mentioned a little bit earlier, but then also other wallets such as Begin Wallet, which is quite a good mobile wallet experience in the Cardano space. So you can trade all your digital assets with Begin Wallet, but then also use it as an identity wallet. So it's 2-in-1, makes that whole experience a lot easier and better too as well. So lots here to think about. Lots of things seem to be lining up all at the same time. And I really do hope this is a thing, because we've been wondering what this potential partnership could be. We may also see the Ripple USD on the Cardano ecosystem as well. I know there are particular people talking about bridging that asset over, and we will see more USD stable assets over the Cardano ecosystem. Not that we are short of them. We have lots of different solutions, but another one with a lot of liquidity, a lot of power, a lot of off ramps as well with centralized exchanges, I think is really key here. Anyway, if you really enjoyed this podcast episode, if you got something out of it, make sure you hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe on your way out. I'll see you guys in the next video.